All right, guys, the next thing I want to teach you guys in the guard player series is how to use our De La Riva sit-up versions, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of single leg takedowns that you can utilize with the De La Riva sit-up. Okay, so we're going to go into the exact same entry that we went to in our last videos. Okay, so I'm going to do my collar drag to achieve my De La Riva guard. So I'm going to grab my opponent's collar, throwing my foot up into their hip, and I'm going to go ahead and get my De La Riva grip right away when I pull them forward. So I pull, and I'm looking for that leg. I get a hold of the leg here, all right? So the second thing I want to achieve is a sleeve grip on the opposite side. So using my grip that I have on the collar, controlling his posture, I'm going to let go. I'm going to achieve my sleeve grip on the side. If he's holding onto my pants, I'll make sure I clear that. If he's not holding onto my pants, then that's fine. I'm just going to put my foot in the groin area there. I'm going to move my butt over. I'm going to place it in my De La Riva hook, all right? So now from here, we're going to do our De La Riva sit-up guard. All right, so I'm going to extend my opponent's base, utilizing that momentum to rock up and grab his leg and achieve my lapel grip as well. So I push, I rock up, and I achieve my lapel grip here. All right, so now this is going to give us the option right here. All right, so the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a stand up into a single leg. All right, so I'm sitting right here. All I have to do is I have to just switch my feet right here, putting all my weight on my opponent's lapel and on their sleeve, and I can just start to stand up, and I'm in a single leg right here. Now whenever I do this type of a single leg and I stand up with my opponent, I'm going to pull him one direction and then hard in the opposite. Okay, so I start moving his momentum one direction, then I pull him hard into the opposite direction, and that's going to be option number one to take your opponent down with a single leg. All right, the second option that I'm going to give you guys is going to be the exact same entry, except for I'm going to use like a dummy sweep bait in order to get my opponent to step backwards. Okay, so I'm going into the exact same entry that we did last time, going into my collar drag, foot at the hip, I achieve my pant grip, I reach over, I get my sleeve grip here, I go ahead and put my foot up into the groin area, I throw in my De La Riva hook, and I go right into my sit-up guard from here. So as I go into my sit-up guard this time, I'm going to utilize this foot to put it into the dummy sweep area. So I push my sit-up guard, I get my grip here, and I put my foot right there. And now if my opponent doesn't react to that, I can knock him down. But most people, as I go to push them, they're going to step backwards like that. Okay, so I put my foot there knowing that he's going to step backwards. As I push and he steps backwards, I'm able to roll and drive directly into him, getting my takedown without ever having to stand up. But it is a version of a single leg takedown. So you guys give those two a try. Guys, let us know what you think.